Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how I made a abutment sleeve for this component in the Bio3 implant. First thing is I'm going to add a circle into the scene, and this is by pressing Shift A, Mesh, and then Circle. And then I'm going to press on this menu and make the circle 5mm radius. I'm going to add it a little bit up into the scene like this. Now, to snap this circle on the abutment, I'm going to go to the modifiers, which is found in the properties panel, add a modifier, shrink wrap, project, and then negative, enable negative and positive, both of them. And then the target will be the abutment. And I'm going to add the offset, which is 100 micron. Now I'm going to go to the edit mode by clicking here in edit mode. I'm pressing G and Z to make it to change the location, then E, Z. I'm going to change the bottom part. This is correct. Okay, now I'm pressing EZ again, and then EZ, and then go a little bit before it becomes smaller. And then we are going to do EZ again and go all the way up to avoid all these indentations, like here. Then I'm going to the object mode again, and then going to apply this modifier by clicking this arrow and then apply. Now we are going back again to the edit mode and then pressing on GZ, and then while I'm moving the cursor on the top of the abutment, I will press on Control, and what does that it snap all these vertices to the face of this abutment, and it's already been done here by selecting face project, and the G Z and then control is the shortcut for the snapping. All right, now I'm going to make another extrude in the Z axis, and for example I'm going to make it 1.2, which is 120 microns. And then I'm going to press F to fill this face. If you want to add a little bevel to this area, you can do it by Control E and then press on bevel edges to add a little rounded bevel around here. Okay, now I'm going to double select this margin, these vertices, to select loop of these vertices, and do the same, which is G, Z, and then Control to make it snap to the face of this margin. Then I'm going back to the object mode, select the abutment, and then go to the edit mode. And we want to have the loop selection of the margin. If there is problem by selecting the loop, for example, what I do is that I view it from front, enable transparent mode, and then delete any vertices below the margin. How I got this selection, it's a box select by pressing on B, and then draw all the vertices below the margin, and then delete them by pressing X and delete vertices. Now when I double select, as you can see here, there are some vertices that are not connected, and this what made the loop selection not available. How to remove these vertices? I'm going to press on M, and then which is merge by distance, and then select the unselected button. Now it has removed all the vertices, which made this selection not feasible. Now I'm going to press Shift D to select this loop, and then press right click to leave it as it is. Press A to select all, P to separate, and separate by loose parts. After that, I'm going to go to object mode, hide the abutment. Then I'm going to select the margin and the abutment sleeve that we have created, and press Ctrl J. Now they are joined together. We are going to go to the edit mode again. I'm going to press Alt to have selection of the margin, and then while pressing on Alt, I press on Shift and press again to have the inner margin selected as well. Then I'm going to press Control E and then bridge edge loops. Okay, now it's a one piece, as you can see here. We have to check the face orientation and remove the transparency mode, and the face orientation is correct. Before going to linking the abutments, we have to check on the material, and as you can see here, there are some data linked to it, and we have to remove all linked data by pressing on this X button. Add the abutment again, and if you want to add a little bit of offset at the margin, you can do that by selecting the abutment sleeve, edit mode. Let me just remove the face orientation, and then select the margin and press Ctrl plus in the numpad to increase the selection. Then we are going to press G, Z, and for example, if you want to add 10 microns or 20 microns, you can type it here. So here we have added 10 microns offset to the margin. I'm going back to the object mode. Now we can link the abutment with the abutment sleeve. As usual, we are going to the abutment menu in the component modules, select the abutment, then the abutment sleeve, and press on Link Abutment Assembly. Now I'm going to do a cross-section to see the offset that we have made. As you can see here, we have all over offset of 100 micron, and we have added a little bit of 10 microns offset here. And now we have also an offset on the occlusal part. Now we are going to go to the crown and bridge module, and on the implant crowns menu, press on the abutment sleeve and then make an implant tube. Now as you can see, it's working correctly. To finalize this procedure, I have imported a tooth into the scene, and I'm going to place it on top of the abutment sleeve, and then going back to the crown and bridge module, and then select the tooth and make generate implant fixture. Now as you can see, the script has worked correctly, and here is the abutment sleeve that I have created have been one piece with the tooth. So here's how I made the abutment sleeve for the Bio3 implant system. You can do this for any implant system if it doesn't have an abutment sleeve, or you have an STL files of an implant system that's not included in the Blenderfordental yet. Bear in mind that this is not the only way to make an abutment sleeve for the abutments, but it's the way that I prefer to do it for the abutments which have many indentations like this one. And that concludes the end of this video. I hope you liked this video, and thank you for watching.